All right, no prison time for Bowe Bergdahl. He has avoided that, instead getting a dishonorable discharge for leaving his post back in 2009, ultimately captured by the Taliban. Many were hurt and some killed in the rescue effort to get him out. He was later on in 2014 part of a prisoner swap that included 5 Taliban militants exchanged to get him back. On the phone with us right now is General Jack Keane, a Fox News military analyst as well. General, what do you make of this?
Well, I think it's a horrifically bad decision, Neil. I mean, I think Judge Nance really failed the United States military justice system. We are not a U.S. civilian justice system. The Congress and the executive branch of government has given us special privileges to have a military justice system separate from the civilian one. And the reason why that is because they recognize that the military is a special organization and that good order and discipline and the effectiveness of our organizations are paramount to be able to protect the American people. So therefore, we administer decisions based on those realities, not just the realities that a person who commits a crime would in the civilian system. So what happened here with Bergdahl is desertion of his post, breaking down the very fabric of what keeps the military together. That is, we must perform our duties together. And anybody that deserts that or performs cowardice in the face of the enemy has got to be punished very differently. And for the fact that the judge not to recognize that is astounding to me, because he administered a decision like a civilian judge would do, and that is because he was imprisoned, captured, and was tortured, then somehow that fundamentally obviates any sentencing to him based on the crime that he committed, based on the assault of the United States military, based on the absolute violation of our code of conduct. And he should have given him prison time, as the prosecutors were recommending, because you're upholding the values, the character, and the actual thing that makes the United States military a fighting organization. We have to have cohesive units that are disciplined and willing to fight. And when somebody steps away from that, they have to be severely punished. And Bergdahl did that. And even though the enemy punished him, the United States military must punish him. A dishonorable discharge is not enough.
Well, apparently, to your point, General, the Army Colonel Jeffrey Arnance, the judge in this case, had effectively said, look, this guy was 5 years in a Taliban camp being tortured. I wasn't going to put him back, I'm paraphrasing here, General, in another jail cell. What do you make of that? Well,
I got it. And he's voting with his heart. He's voting like somebody in the U.S. criminal justice system would vote. But that is not who we are in the military. We're expecting our military justice system to uphold our values, to hold our people accountable. And he actually wrote it off. He wrote off the fact that this man deserved it in the face of the enemy. And he gave him a dishonorable discharge. Hell, you'd get the dishonorable discharge for sticking up a 7-Eleven. Come on.
General.
That's what he did.